our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ruthless Robbie LAWLER. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, JOUBAN.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, great to have you with us tonight from Bell Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And per capita, these people make as much noise for mixed martial arts as any fan base in the world, and obviously a very exciting atmosphere for the fighters in which to.
It's a great environment for the fighters. It's a great experience for the fans. There aren't many places in the world that fighters love to compete in more than the Bell Center in Montreal.
Training now at Hard Knocks 365. Henry Hooft has tried to simplify his striking a little bit. Ami Barzini on the wrestling side. Don't close the book on Lawler making another run to championship contention. Massive head kick. Man, that right hand is a bomb. Wow. All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it. Jab, snaps the head back. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie, locked in tight. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Head movement. Oh, big right hook, but a whip.
Boom. Straight left hand.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's got to try to finish here.
Right. Raise your right. Raise your left. Both hands up.
Lands a nice straight.
Let's go. Let's get that takedown now.
Ooh, nice straight left hand.
JOUBAN gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head. Nice punch lands over the top. Devastating body kick lands.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. JOUBAN circling to his right. All right, so Ruthless Robbie LAWLER, one of the best to ever do it, former UFC welterweight champion. And if you got extra points, strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh! Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Lawler's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. JOUBAN going for the leg kick, nothing doing there.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Under a minute now to go round one. Oh, good block there. Lawler's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the...
You heard it real bad.
Big right hand.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Looked like he might...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Rips the body there. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Back to the jab now, no good. Lead left by JOUBAN. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He got hurt bad.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt. Stay at space. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Go in for the finish. Give me some nice straight punches and finish it.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, this is absolutely the hook. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because
landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Oh, great block there. Shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Big right hand.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Finish him.
Throwing that jab, no good. Lawler's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose.
No more single punches. Give me punches and bunches.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right, he should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up.
Finish it. Go.
JOUBAN gets the takedown now, so a nice level change after he had gotten stunned on the feet. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. JOUBAN swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Making all these shots count.
Oh, right into mouth.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Minute left. Let's go. Keep the pressure.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Single collar tie now.
Throw some knees in there.
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one.
All right, there you go. Now we working. Now we working.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut
30 seconds.
while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Deep breath.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Patient looking shot there, DC, and one more of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard on that one fighter, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't know.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating these strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done, but he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight.
Go after the cut.
JOUBAN is striking them. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Low kicks.
Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Nice punch by LAWLER. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused, well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
He's taking a close look, going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
LAWLER's really making things difficult for the opposition right now, continuing to target that damaged nose, and that last strike absolutely found the target. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's Robbie LAWLER gets the finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 16 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, ruthless Robbie LAWLER.
While the love of the game remains there in earnest for the former UFC welterweight champion, Robbie LAWLER gets a big win here tonight and still loves to compete, and he certainly showed you as much tonight.
He's a throwback fighter, one of those guys that was there back in the day, right? Big power, big strong, big durable guy that just loves to fight. Tonight, it's good to see